start with how has tonight gone so far?
Yeah, I think tonight has been pretty incredible, just seeing the community come together for Elijah McClain. And honestly, what these pigs in here have done to him, I think it's fantastic that we have people commuting from all parts of Colorado to come in to support this cause. So I think it's really great.
And with the photos being released, what is the community's reaction, everyone here, after seeing those photos?
I think it honestly just reiterates what we already knew, that a lot of these pigs and cops who work at this police station and in this police department in general are evil, right? Like, to take pictures at somebody's memorial and make fun of that is like a different level of like evil. Like, you actually have to be sick in the head to do something like that, and then to also laugh about it and then also share it in the police department, which again sort of solidifies the notion that this isn't something that can be reformed if they feel comfortable enough to send it to all of their colleagues.
And then looking forward, I see people actually getting out sleeping bags and tents. What are you guys planning throughout the night? What's going on looking forward in the next few hours?
For sure. Yeah, I mean, we're definitely prepared to stay here throughout the night. Like, we have one demand. It's absolutely simple. Fire the 2 pigs who were still involved in Elijah's murder, and that's it. And we'll leave, and that's it. I mean, obviously, we're going to be back for weeks and weeks after that until full justice is given to the Elijah McClain family. But for tonight, it's one demand: fire those 2 pigs, and that's it, and we'll leave. It's so simple.
Okay, and then just a few minutes ago, you talked to Chief Wilson. Could you just give me I was filming it, but it was a little hard to hear. Could you just explain what happened and what she was saying and what you asked?
Yeah, so Chief Wilson requested to talk to me. So I gave her a call, but it's not going to be a private thing. I mean, this isn't a conversation just about me and my thoughts. This is our community saying we need justice tonight. And so she got on there and wanted to reiterate her concerns about us storming this building, which we've been perfectly clear is not our objective tonight. Our objective is to stand in place until these pigs are gone. I mean, we've just had it. It's been 10 months. And so then she said she does not have the power because there's multiple independent investigations going on. I mean, that is just so absurd to say you don't have the power to remove these pigs from your force. These are literal murderers, and they are still on her force. If she can't find a way around the rules, we don't want her. She's obviously, she can't find the creativity, the authority to figure out how to fire these pigs tonight. None of us buy it. We don't buy it. They broke every rule going and taking those mocking photos at the death site of Elijah McClain, circulating them around the department. They were able to break the rules for 8 months on that.
And then, how do you, are you both Aurora members, or do you live in Aurora, or are you from Denver? Where are you guys from?
I'm from North Denver, I'll say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
With the amount of issues that the Aurora police have had, do you feel safe in Aurora when you're here?
Yeah.
I mean, I certainly don't, and like, this is really a topic of conversation for another time, but like, there has been historic evidence that proves that local police departments often work in conjunction with the FBI to target protesters. So like, honestly, like, me being as vocal as I have been just for my community, like, I know the police know who I am. I know that they know my address and whatever else. Like, that's no secret. I mean, it's scary, but at the end of the day, like, I'm really willing to risk it all for this community. Like, I'm not sure how everyone else is managing to stay at home and mind their business, like, while we're out here literally fighting for ourselves and fighting for who we are at this point, because clearly the cops have no business being public safety actors. We know that's not true.
Okay. And then, is there any final notes or anything you want to tell our audience right now?
I think for me, I think the thing that's most important to highlight is that this is definitely a nonviolent action. So I've seen like a lot of misinformation be spread on social media about what's going on, but like, we've made it very clear from the jump that this is our demand. We're staying here and we're occupying the space until that demand is met, but there certainly haven't been any death threats made, at least from our party, to any type of like police department or anything like that. And I think it's also important to note that a lot of times there are agitators who come from white supremacist groups or police departments or whatever else who intentionally try to agitate and make them seem like, oh, I'm a protester, but like, watch me throw this water bottle over the fence. Like, that's something that happens a lot. Like, we see that all the time. So if anything, like, most of these people are here for one reason, but there's certainly a lot of people who have no business being here and are definitely on the other side to instigate.
Is there anything else you like that?
I mean, Chief Wilson is pushing this narrative about this big fear of violence, and I just think that I've heard from everybody here that how absurd that is. when what we are here to do is simply win a portion of the justice that is necessary for Elijah McClain. The people who are violent is the Aurora police. The people who fire on protesters is the Aurora police. The reason why we are out here is because of Aurora police's violence against a young, innocent person in our community. And so that needs to stop. Our objective is to stop the violence.
I think I'm good. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you.